hear them mock the luck of Caesar, which the gods give men to excuse their after wrath. Husband, I come. Now to that name my courage prove my title. I am fire and air. My other elements I give to baser life. So have you done? Come then, and take the last warmth of my lips. Farewell, kind Charmian. Eros, long farewell. I kiss you here.
Ew, skip it.
You rocks. Lois, where are you? You die here.
All right, I'm dead. I'd like to also after the exam was over and then go swimming. For a vomit, for a bot, for a vomit. Farabont.
Evelyn, what are you doing?
Nothing, Mrs. Mortar.
You are certainly doing something. It is very unfortunate that you girls cannot sit quietly with your sewing and drink in the immortal words of the immortal bard. There will never be another. What's that thing? Who's sewing on that?
It's a hat for church. You said I couldn't wear that handkerchief again.
You can't wear that to church, not when I chaperone the school.
Throw it away.
Throw it away? If ever you had known the pangs of adversity as I have known them, do something else with it. Women must learn these tricks. Continue, please.
The stroke of death is as a lover's pinch, which hurts and is desired.
I know.
Dost thou lie still? If thus thou vanishest, thou tellest the world it is not worth leave taking.
Dissolve, thick cloud and rain, that I may say the gods themselves do weep.
This proves me base. If she first meet the curled Antony.
Will you help me with this after class is over? I helped you with that last week. What's the matter with you?
We cannot have this. How many people in this room are talking?
Mrs. Mortar, we have exams tomorrow. We have to study.
I cannot allow you to use the sewing and elocution hour to learn what you should have been learning the entire past term.
Excuse me. He'll make demand of her, and spend that kiss which is my heaven to have. Come, thou mortal wretch.
You are talking to an asp. You are going to die. Try to feel. Try again. I'll give you the cue.
What's a cue?
A cue is a line given an actor or actress to remind them of their next speech.
To remind him or her.
Shh. With thy sharp teeth, this not intrinsicate.
Did he not mean intrinsic?
Be still. Of life at once untied, poor venomous fool, be angry and dispatch. Peace, peace. Dost thou not see my baby at my breast?
Mrs. Mortar, you skipped 2 lines, because I would have said, oh, Eastern Star.
I have never missed a line in my life.
Yes, ma'am.
Never.
Look. Utor, reward, fungor, potiar, and vascor. Take the dative. Take the ablative, stupid.
You're always correcting somebody.
Utor, reward,
Lois, I cannot allow you to interrupt us this way.
I'm sorry. Were you ever in the movies, Mrs. Mortar?
I had my offers. It's a shallow art. Not for me.
Stop it! That's enough! Oh, look what you've done. You know what I just think? I think you did it on purpose, that's what I just think. But it won't work. I've got my strapless dress, so there.
That's what I want to see, you wearing a strapless dress.
I say you did it on purpose, because he's coming to my house.
Wow. He's coming to your house because he's your cousin, that's what. A strapless
I want this noise to cease, and that silly talk to stop. It is natural for young women to think of young men, but it is not natural until it is proper.
Mrs. Mortar, was Mr. Mortar very handsome?
He was an executive. Well, young lady, where have you been? You were supposed to read Antony. Where have you been?
I took a walk.
Without asking my permission. The result is that I had to read Antony, and I have enough to do. You've been most discourteous. And courtesy is breeding. And breeding is most to be desired in woman. It's what every man wants in woman.
May I have permission to write that down, Mrs. Mortar?
We wrote it down last week.
Mary, I'm waiting for your explanation, or I shall certainly report this.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Mortar. I went to get you these flowers. I thought you would like
must not allow anything to interfere with your classes. Now run along, dear, and get a vase and some water to put my flowers in.
Oh, Antony, nay, I will take thee too. What, should I stay?
You may put the book away, Peggy. I'm sure your family need not worry about your going on the stage.
I don't want to go on the stage. I want to be a veterinarian.
Oh, well, I hope you don't read to the animals.
How much longer will Caroline was to abuse our patients? Now translate it, and for goodness sakes, try to get it right this time.
As sweet as balm, as soft as air. Oh, Antony.
Good afternoon, Miss Wright.
Good afternoon, Miss Wright.
Quo, risque, tandem, abutere.
Abutur. Look at my hair, Miss Wright. Look at it. Look what Evelyn did.
Oh, she didn't do good.
I didn't mean to do it that bad, Miss Wright, but Rosalie's got funny hair. I saw a picture in the paper, and I tried to do it that way.
Oh, what shall I do, Miss Wright? It's long here and short here.
We'll come up to my room later and I'll see if I can fix it for you.
And hereafter we'll have no more hair cutting.
Helen, did you look for your bracelet?
I've looked everywhere, and I can't seem to find it.
Well, have a good look. It must be in your room somewhere.
Good afternoon, Miss Wright.
Hello, Mary.
Peggy has been reading Cleopatra for us.
Oh, Peggy doesn't like Cleopatra.
Well, she doesn't quite appreciate it
Well,
yet.
I didn't either. Where did you get those flowers, Mary?
She picked them for me. It made her a little late to class, but she heard I liked flowers, so she went to get them for me. The first wild flowers of the season.
But not the very first, are they, Mary?
I don't know.
Where did you get them?
Near Conway's cornfield, I think.
Oh, it wasn't necessary to go so far. There was a bunch exactly like that in the garbage can.
I can't believe it. What a nasty thing to do, garbage can flowers. And I suppose you have just as fine an excuse for being an hour late for breakfast this morning and last week. I hadn't wanted to tell you these things before, but...
There's the bell! Wait a minute, Mary!
Post, pray. I can't seem to remember the rest.
Pray, pro, sub, super. Don't worry, Lois. She'll come out all right.
Catherine!
Mary, I've had the feeling, and I don't think that I'm wrong, that the girls here were happy, that they liked Miss Dobie and me, and that they liked the school.
Miss Wright, I have to get my Latin book.
I thought that was true until you came here a year ago, but I don't think you've been happy here. I've wanted to talk to you several times before, but I was hoping that you would come to me. What is the matter, Mary?
Nothing, Miss Wright.
There must be something wrong, or you wouldn't make up stories so often. Why, for example, do you find it necessary to lie to us so much?
I'm not lying. I went out walking. I saw the flowers. They looked pretty. I didn't know it was so late.
Stop it, Mary. I am not interested in hearing that foolish story again. Now, I know you got the flowers out of the garbage can, but what I do want to know is why you feel you have to lie your way out of it.
I did pick the flowers near Conway's. You never believe me. You believe everybody but me. It's always like that. Whatever I say, you fuss at me about, and whatever I do is wrong.
You know that's not true. Mary, let's try and understand each other. If you feel that you have to take a walk, or that you just can't come to class, or that you want to go to the village by yourself, come and talk to me, and I will try and understand. I won't say that I'll always agree that you should do exactly what you want to do, but I've had feelings like that too. Everybody has, and I won't be unreasonable with yours. But this way, this kind of lying that you do makes everything wrong.
I got the flowers near Conway's cornfield.
Well, there doesn't seem to be any other way with you. You have to be punished. Take your recreation periods alone for the next 2 weeks. No horseback riding and no hockey. Don't leave the school grounds for any reason whatsoever. Is that clear?
Saturday, too?
Yes.
But you said I could go to the boat races.
I'm sorry, but you can't go.
I'll tell my grandmother. I'll tell her how everyone treats me around here and how I get punished for every little thing I do. I will. I'll tell her.
Slap her hands.
Go upstairs, Mary.
I don't feel well.
Go upstairs now.
I have a pain. I've had it all morning. It hurts right here, really.
Well, ask Miss Soda to give you some hot water and bicarbonate of soda.
It's a bad pain. I've never had it before.
Go upstairs,
My
Mary.
heart, it's stopping or something. I can't breathe.
Ask Martha to phone Joe.
You think
Mary.
car trouble's very serious in a child.
My heart hurts.
Did you get Joe?
What happened to her? She was perfectly well a few hours ago.
She still is. I told her she couldn't go to the boat races, and she decides to have a heart attack.
Where is she?
In there, Mortar's with her.
Anything really wrong with her?
I doubt it. Isn't it wonderful what kids can think up these days? Her latest trick was kidding your aunt out of a lesson with those faded flowers we threw out. Then she threatened to go to her grandmother with some tale about being mistreated.
And please, God, Grandma would believe her and take her away from here.
No, but we ought to do something.
How about having a talk with Mrs. Tilford?
You want to do that?
No.
I hate to do it. She's been so nice to us. Besides, it wouldn't do any good. She's too crazy about Mary to see clearly, and the kid knows it.
How about asking Joe to say something to her? She'd listen to him. We don't get anywhere with Mary, and we might as well admit it. She's had more attention than any 3 kids put together. I am so bored with hearing myself say, Mary, can I help you? Mary, are you worried about something? Something goes on in that kid, and we don't know any more about it than we did the first day she came. She causes trouble here. She's bad for the other girls. I don't know how or why, but it's wrong, and we must do something about it.
I know. All right, we'll talk to Joe and see what he thinks. It'd be nice if she didn't come back next term. And be very nice if her other nuisance didn't come back either.
My aunt, the actress? Huh. What's she been up to now?
Oh, her usual foolishness. Last night at dinner, she gave a full hour's lecture on the benefits of playing Cleopatra during a hurricane. That happened, she said, in Butte, Montana, on the night that a man in a box fell in love with her. He threw her a string of pearls.
I know the hurricane story, and sometimes the pearls are flowers, and sometimes the man in the box is a duke, and once he was a king. I know all the stories.
You must have had a funny childhood.
Oh, I did indeed. Oh, I used to hate all that.
Couldn't we get rid of her soon, Martha? I don't want to make it hard on you, but she really ought not to be here.
I know.
We can scrape up enough money to send her away. Let's do it.
You've been very patient about it. I'm sorry, and I'll talk to her today, and I'll see to it that she goes soon.
Did you get Joe himself on the phone?
He was already on his way. Isn't he always on his way over here?
Well, I am going to marry him. I'm glad he wants to see me.
You haven't talked about marriage for a long time. I mean, have you and Joe decided on a...
Yes, we'll get married as soon as the term is over. We'll be out of debt by then, and the school will be paying for itself. And, oh, we found a house. We'll all go up and look at it tomorrow.
So soon? Oh, then we won't be taking our vacation together.
Of course we will, the 3 of us.
I take it for granted, I guess, that we were going to the lake like we always do, just you and I.
Now it'll be the 3 of us. That'll be fun, too.
Why haven't you told me this before?
I'm not telling you anything we haven't talked about often.
You never told me that it was to be so soon. You never told me about a
Well,
house.
we only decided the other night. Oh, it's a big day for the school. I guess we are good teachers. Rosalie has finally put an L in could.
You really are going to leave, aren't you?
I'm not going to leave, and you know it. Why do you say things like that? We agreed a long time ago that my marriage wasn't going to make any difference in the school.
But it will. You know it will. It can't help it.
That's nonsense. Joe doesn't want me to give up here.
I don't understand you. It's been so damn hard building this thing up, slaving and going without things to make ends meet. Think of having a winter coat without holes in the lining again. And now when we're getting on our feet, you're all ready to let it go to hell.
My marriage is not going to interfere with my work here. You're making something out of nothing.
It's going to be hard going on alone afterwards.
You haven't listened to a word I said, have you? You are not going on alone. You act as if you've never taken my marriage very seriously before.
I don't mean that, but it's so...
Hello, darling.
Hello.
Hi, Martha.
Hello, Joe.
We tried to get you on the phone. Come in and take a look at your little cousin.
Oh, I don't like looking at her much. What's the matter now? I stopped by Bernie's on my way over, helped him with his new bull. Easier to deliver a baby.
Oh, come in and see her. She says she has a pain in her heart.
Our little Mary pops up in every day's dispatches.
Go and see her. Heart attack, so nothing to play with.
Never played with one in my life.
I was asked to leave the room. It seems I'm not wanted in the room during the examination. It was a deliberate snub.
I don't think so.
I say it was a deliberate snub. Isn't it natural natural that the child should have me with her? Isn't it natural to have an older woman present during a physical examination? If you are so thick-skinned that these things don't bother you.
What are you talking about? Why in the name of heaven should you be with her?
I've been to good doctors in my better days. I say it's customary to have an older woman present.
Tell that to Joe. Maybe he'll give you a job as a duenna for his office.
Well, it was I who saved Delia Lambert's life the time she had that heart attack in Buffalo right on the stage without losing a line. Poor Delia. She married Robert LaFawn in London after he found there was no soap with me. Not 9 months later, he left her and ran away with Eve Clune, who had made a great hit playing the infant phenomenon when she was 47. The British don't care about age. Delia's heart attack came later.
Yes, if you've seen one heart attack, you've seen them all.
So you don't resent your aunt being snubbed and humiliated?
Oh, Aunt Lily.
Karen is rude to me and you know it.
I know that she is very kind to you, and what's even harder, very patient.
Patient with me? I have worked my fingers to the bone to help you both.
Don't tell yourself that too often, Aunt Lily. You'll come to believe it.
I know it's true. Where could you have gotten a woman of my reputation to give these children voice lessons, elocution lessons? Patient with me? I have donated my services.
You are being paid.
Oh, that small thing. I used to earn twice that for one performance.
No wonder the theater is in trouble. It was very extravagant of them to pay you so much. Oh, you've never been happy here, Aunt Lily.
Satisfied enough, I guess, for a poor relation.
You don't like the school or the farm?
I told you at the beginning not to buy a place like this. Burying yourself on a farm, meeting no man, you'll regret it.
We like it here. Aunt Lily, you've talked about London for a long time now. Would you like to go over?
It's been 20 years. I shall never live to see it again.
You can go anytime you like. We can spare the money now, and it will do you a lot of good. You pick out the boat, and I'll get the passage. Now, it's all fixed. You'll have a grand time seeing all your old friends, and if you live sensibly, I ought to be able to let you have enough to get along on.
So you want me to leave?
Oh, Lily, you've wanted to go ever since I can remember.
You're trying to get rid of me.
That's it. We don't want you around when we dig up the buried treasure.
You're turning me out at my age. Nice, grateful girl you are.
How can anybody deal with you? You're going where you want to go, and we'll be better off alone. That suits everybody. You complain about the farm, you complain about the school, you complain about Karen, and now you have what you want, and you're still looking for something to complain about.
Please do not raise your voice.
Be glad I don't do worse.
I'm not going to England. I refuse to let you ship me off any place you like. I shall go back to the stage. I'll write to my agent tomorrow, and just as soon as they have something for me, I'll be out of here.
The truth is, I'd like you to leave soon. We can't live together, and it doesn't make any difference whose fault it is.
You want me to go tonight?
Oh, stop it, Aunt Lily. Go as soon as you found a place you like. I'll put the money in the bank for you tomorrow.
You think I'd take your money? I'd rather scrub floors first.
You'll change your mind after the first floor. Oh, I've done the best I could by you for years, Aunt Lily. Your coming here wasn't ever thought of as a permanent arrangement. You knew that. You'll be happy.
I should have known by this time that the wise thing is to stay out of your way when he's in the house.
What are you talking about now?
Never mind. I should have known better. You always take your spite out on me.
Spite. Oh, don't let's have any more of this. Today I'm tired. I've been working since 6 o'clock this morning.
Any day that he's in the house is a bad day.
When who is in the house?
Don't think you're fooling me, young lady. I wasn't born yesterday, and I didn't meet you last month.
I don't know what you are talking about, but I do know the amount of disconnected nonsense in your head tires me, and always has. Now go take your nap.
I know what I know. Every time that man comes into this house, you're in a bad humor. Seems you just can't stand the idea of them being together. God knows what you'll do when they get married. You're jealous, that's what it
I'm
is.
very fond of Joe, and you know it.
I don't know who you're fond of. I've never understood you. You'd better get a beau of your own. That's what you need. Every woman, no matter what she says, is jealous when another woman gets a husband. You'd better just set your cap for whatever comes along now.
Lily, please stop that talk. I had too much of it for too many years. I can't take anymore.
You've always had a jealous and possessive nature, even as a child. If you had a friend, you always got mad if she liked someone else. That's what's happening now. And it's unnatural, just as unnatural as it can be. I say you need a man of your own.
The sooner you get out of here, the better. You are making me sick, and I won't stand for you any longer. I want you to leave, and now I don't wish any delay about it. What were you doing outside the door?
We were just going upstairs, Miss Stovey.
We came down to see how Mary was.
And you stopped long enough to see how we were. Did you deliberately listen?
Didn't mean to. We heard voices and we couldn't help listening.
Eavesdropping is something ladies just don't do.
Go upstairs now. We'll talk about this later.
You mean to say you're not going to do anything about that?
You should not be around children.
And what exactly does that mean?
This is their home, and things shouldn't be said in it that they can't hear. When you're at your best, you're not for tender ears.
So now it's my fault, is it? You'd better just start looking at yourself and not bother so much with me. Good day, Joseph.
How is Mary?
What's the matter with the Duchess?
Rehearsing an exit in case she finds the right play. What about Mary?
Nothing.
I thought so.
Just a little something she thought up. Heart trouble sounds important, and I guess she'd heard somewhere that fainting scares people.
But it's such a silly thing to do. She knew we'd have you in. Maybe she's not as bright as we think she is. Any idiots in your family, Joe? Any inbreeding?
Don't blame her on me. It's another side of the family. I don't want any part of her.
Oh, look, Joe, have you any idea what is the matter with Mary? I mean, has she always been like this?
She's always been a honey, and her grandmother's spoiling hasn't helped any either. Her father was Aunt Amelia's favorite son. God knows why, but...
We're reaching the end of our rope with her. This kind of thing can't go on.
Aren't you taking it too seriously?
Oh, I guess I am, but you stay around kids long enough and you won't know what to take seriously either. But I do think somebody ought to talk to Mrs. Tilford about her.
Oh, you wouldn't be meaning me now, would you?
Well, she is your aunt, and Karen and I were talking about it this afternoon.
I'm marrying Karen, but I'm not going to write Mary Tilford into the contract. Oh, incidentally, Karen, tell you, we're thinking of the old King house that's up for sale.
She told me, incidentally.
What's the matter, Martha?
Nothing.
Yes, there is. For a long time, you and I have had something to talk about. Every time I speak of marrying Karen. Look here. I'm very fond of you, and I always thought you liked me. Don't worry about the school. I don't want her to leave here. It isn't going to be like that. She'll still be with you here.
Damn you, leave me alone. Stop consoling me or patronizing me or feeling sorry for me or whatever you're doing. Leave me alone. Joe, please, I'm sorry. I don't know what's got into me. I'm turning into a nasty, bitter...
You're not turning into anything except the nice woman you are.
Your friend's got a nice shoulder to weep on.
He's an admirable man in every way. Well, the angel child is now looking very hurt and is putting her clothes back on.
Her influence is abroad even while she's unconscious. Her roommates were busy listening at the door while Aunt Lily and I were yelling at each other.
Well, we have to separate those girls away from another, and away from Mary.
Oh, my class is going to come up. Better send Peggy and Evelyn down.
Yes, I will. Mary! Mary?
How does it feel to be back from the grave? Meet any interesting people?
My heart hurts.
Oh, you like that story, don't you?
It's my heart and it hurts. I want to see my grandmother.
Come in, girls. I'd like to talk to you.
We're awfully sorry, really. We just didn't think.
I'm sorry, too, Peggy. You and Evelyn never used to do things like this. We have to separate you three.
Oh, Miss Wright, we've been together almost a year.
Well, it was evidently too long. Peggy, you will move into Lois's room, and Lois will move in with Evelyn. Mary will go with Rosalie.
Rosalie hates me.
That's a silly thing to say. I can't imagine Rosalie hating anyone.
And it's all because I had a pain. If anyone else had a pain, they'd be put to bed and petted. You're always mean to me. I get blamed and punished for everything. I do, Cousin Joe. All the time, for everything.
You've been unpleasant enough to Miss Wright. Now sit here until you've stopped working yourself into a fit. Come by the office one day. I'll show you how to do a good faint. She's not going to hurt herself crying. Take good care of yourself.
I'll walk to the car with you. Go upstairs and move your things. Tell Lois to get her stuff ready.
Don't do that. She'll hear you.
Who cares if she does? And she can hear that, too.
Now what are you going to do?
Who get the devil now? Dr. Carden gave it to Miss Wright. It was a lover's gift. There's nothing like a lover's gift.
Oh, leave it alone. She'll never know we did it.
We didn't do it, you did it.
Oh, and what will you say if I say we did do it? Never mind, I'll think of something else. The wind could have knocked it over.
Yeah, she's going to believe that one.
Stop worrying about it. I'll get out of it.
Did you really have a pain?
I fainted, didn't I?
I wish I could faint. Is it hard? I've never even worn glasses or braces, and I've got my own tonsils.
A lot'll get you to faint.
Well, what did Miss Wright do to you once the class left?
Told me I couldn't go to the boat races.
Gosh.
But we'll tell you everything that happens, and we'll give you all the souvenirs and things.
I won't let you go if I can't go, but I'll figure out some way to go. What was she talking about when she moved you? What were you doing?
We came down to see what was happening to you. But the doors were closed, and we could hear Miss Dobie and Mortar having an awful row. Well, then Miss Dobie opens the door, and there we were.
And a lot of crawling and crying you both did too, I bet.
Well, we were sort of sorry about listening. I guess it
Ah,
wasn't
you're always
that-
sorry about everything. Go on now, what else did they say?
What was who saying?
Dobie and Mortar, silly.
Just talking, I guess.
Fighting.
About what?
Well, they were talking about Mortar going away to England and
You
how...
know, it really wasn't very nice to have listened, and I think maybe it's worse to tell.
Oh, you do you? You just don't tell me and see what happens.
Mortar got awful sore at that and said that they just were trying to get rid of her. And then they started talking about Dr. Carden.
What about it? We'd better get moving. Miss Wright will be back first thing we know.
Shut up!
Go on, Evelyn.
They're going to be married, the two of them.
Everybody knows that. But everybody doesn't know that Miss Dobie doesn't want them to get married. How do you like that?
I have a class soon if you're going to move your things.
Close that door, you idiot! What do you want?
I'm trying to tell you, if you're going to move your things, not that I want you in with me, the devil knows. You better start right now. Miss Wright's coming in a minute.
Who cares if she is?
I'm just telling you for your own good. The devil knows.
We're coming.
No! Let Rosalie move our things.
You crazy?
It's all right. Evelyn and I'll get your things. Come on, Evelyn.
Trying to get out of telling me, huh? Well, you won't get out of it that way. Sit down. Stop being such a sissy. Rosalie, tell you what, you go on upstairs and fix my things and don't say a word about our being down here.
And who was your French maid yesterday, Mary Tilford? And who will wait upon you in the insane asylum?
You'll do for today. Now go on, Rosalie, and fix my things.
You crazy?
And the next time we go into town, I'll lend you my gold beads and my pearl pin. You'll like that, won't you, Rosalie?
I don't know what you're talking about. The devil knows.
Oh, I'm not talking about anything in particular. You just run along now and fix my things and remind me the next time we go into town to lend you my gold beads and pin.
All right, I'll do it this time, but just because I got a good disposition. But don't think you're going to boss me around, Mary Tilford.
No, indeed. And get the things done nicely, Rosalie. Don't muss my white blouse. My tennis shoes need cleaning!
Now, what do you think of that? What made her so agreeable?
Oh, just a little secret we got. Go on now. What else did they say?
Well, Mortar said that Dobie was jealous, and that she was like that when she was a little girl, and that she better get herself a beau of her own because it was unnatural, and that she never wanted anybody like Miss Wright, and that it was unnatural. Boy, did Miss Dobie get sore at that.
Then we didn't hear any more. Peggy dropped some books.
What Mortar mean Dobie was jealous?
What's unnatural?
Un for not natural.
It's funny, because everybody gets married.
Some people don't. They're too ugly.
Oh my God, Rosalie will find that copy of Mademoiselle de Maupont. She'll laugh like the Dickens.
Ah, she won't say a word.
So, who gets the book once we move?
You can have it. That's what I was doing this morning. Finishing it. There's one part.
What part?
Well, what was it?
Wait until you read it.
Did you understand it? I don't quite always understand.
It's a shame
books.
about being moved. I don't want to go in with Lois. Oh, she's John's cousin, you know. And I don't want
want to talk about the whole thing.
What whole thing? You've only met him once.
It was a dirty trick making us move. She's just trying to see how much fun she can take away from me. She hates me!
No, she doesn't, Mary. She treats you just like the rest of us. Almost better.
That's right. Stick up for your crush. Take her side against mine.
I didn't mean it that way.
We'd better get upstairs.
I'm not going.
Rosalie isn't so bad.
What are you going to do about the flower?
I don't care about Rosalie, and I don't care about the stupid flower. I'm not going to be here.
I'm not going to be here.
What do you mean?
I'm going
Oh,
home.
Mary.
You can't do that.
Oh, can't I? You just watch. I'm not staying here. I'm going home and telling Grandma I'm not staying anymore. They're scared of Grandma. She helped them when they first started, you know. And when she tells them something, believe me, they sit up and listen. Can't get away with treating me like this. They don't have to think they can.
You just going to walk out like that?
What are you going to tell your grandmother?
Oh, who cares? I'll think of something to tell her. I can always do it better on the spur of the moment.
She'll send you right back.
You let me worry about that. Grandma's very fond of me on account my father was her favorite son-in-law. My father killed himself. Grandma won't admit it. I can manage her all right.
I don't think you ought to go. Really, Mary. It's just going to make an awful lot of trouble.
And what's going to happen about the flower?
Say I did it. It doesn't make a bit of difference anymore to me. Now listen. You two got to help. They won't miss me before dinner if you make Rosalie shut the door and keep it shut. Now I can walk through the field of Frenches, then I can catch the bus to Homestead and...
How are you going to get to the streetcar?
Taxi, idiot!
How are you going to get out of here in the first place?
I know where they keep the front door. I'm going to walk out. Well, I'm walking right out the front door.
Gee, I wouldn't have the nerve.
Of course you wouldn't. You let them do anything to you they want. They can't do it to me. Who's got any money?
Not me, not a cent, not a cent.
I got to have a dime for the taxi and $1 for the bus.
Where are you going to find it?
See? Why don't you just wait until you get your allowance on Monday? And then you can go any place you like. Maybe by that...
I'm going today, now!
Well, you can't walk to Lancet.
You've got money. You've got $3.25. Go upstairs and get it for me.
No! No, I won't get it for you.
You can't have that money, Mary.
Get it for me!
I won't. I just won't. Mama doesn't send me much allowance, not half as much as the rest of you get. I saved it so long. You took it from me last time.
She wants that dress so bad.
I'll tell you a secret. I never even get to go to the movies if Miss Wright and Miss Dobie didn't give me money. I never have anything the rest of you have all the time. It took me so long to save that, and I...
Go upstairs and get me the money!
I won't! I won't! All right, all right!
Go on, go on!
What are you doing here? Well, come on in. Don't stand there gaping at me. Have they given you a holiday, or you just decided you have better dinner here? Can't you even say hello?
Hello, Agatha. You didn't give me a chance. Where's Grandma?
Why aren't you in school? Look at your face and your clothes. Where have you been?
I got a little dirty coming home. I walked part of the way through the woods.
Then why didn't you put on your old brown
Oh,
coat?
stop asking me questions. Where's Grandma?
Where ought any clean person be at this time of day? She's taking a bath.
Is anybody coming for dinner?
She didn't say anything about you coming.
How could she? She didn't know.
Then what are you doing here?
Leave me alone. I don't feel well.
Why don't you feel well? Whoever heard of a person going for a walk in the woods when they didn't feel well?
Leave me alone. I came home because I was sick.
You look all right.
But I don't feel all right. I can't even come home without everybody nagging at me.
Don't you think you're fooling me, young lady? You might pull the wool over some people's eyes, but I bet you are up to something again. Well, you wait right here until I tell your grandmother. And if you feel so sick, you certainly don't want any dinner. A good dose of rhubarb and soda will fix you up.
coming home. Well, never mind, dear. Now stop crying. Tell me, what is the matter?
It's so good to see you, Grandma. You didn't come to visit me all last week.
Well, I couldn't, dear, but I was coming tomorrow.
I missed you so. I was awful homesick.
Oh, I'm glad that's all it was. I was frightened when Agatha said you weren't well.
Did I say that? I just said she came home for Wednesday night fudge cake.
Oh, but how did you get here? Did Miss Karen drive you over?
I walked most of the way, and then a lady gave me a ride.
But did she have to walk through the woods in her very best coat?
Mary, do you mean you left school without permission?
I ran away, Grandma. They didn't know.
Oh, that was a very bad thing to do. They'll be worried. Agatha, phone Miss Wright and tell her Mary's here. John will drive her back before dinner.
No, Grandma, don't do that. Please don't do that. Please let me stay.
Darling, you can't leave school anytime you please.
Oh, please, Grandma, don't send me back right away. You don't know how they'll punish
Oh,
me.
I don't think they'll be that angry. Come now, you're acting like a foolish little girl.
No, Grandma, don't send me back, Grandma. They'll kill me, Grandma. They'll kill me.
Never mind phoning now, Agatha.
Well, if you like.
Now stop crying, Mary.
It's so nice here, Grandma.
Well, I'm glad you like being home with me. But at your age, what made you talk that way about Miss Wright and Miss Dobie? You can't say things like that about people, Mary. You know very well they wouldn't hurt you for anything.
Oh, but they would. I fainted today.
Fainted?
Yes, I did. My heart. I had a pain in my heart. I couldn't help having a pain in my heart. And when I fainted right in class, they called Cousin Joe. He said I did it. He said it was probably only that I ate my breakfast too fast, and Miss Wright blamed me for it.
Well, if Joseph said it wasn't serious, it wasn't.
But I did have a pain in my heart, honest.
Have you still got it?
I guess I haven't got it much anymore. But I feel a little weak, and I was so scared of Miss Wright being so mean to me just because I was sick.
Okay, scared of Karen? Oh, you mustn't imagine things like that. It's perfectly possible you had a pain, but if you had really been sick, Joseph would certainly have known it. It isn't nice to frighten people by pretending to be more sick than you are.
I didn't want to be sick, but I'm always getting punished for everything.
Oh, you mustn't imagine these kinds of things, dear. No, I'm not going to punish you. I'm not going to scold you anymore for coming home this time. But I probably should. Now run along upstairs and brush your hair, wash your face and hands, and after dinner, John will take you back. Run along.
I can stay for dinner? Maybe I can stay till the first of the week. Saturday's your birthday, and I could be here with you.
We won't celebrate my birthday, dear. We'll wait for yours. Back to school you go after dinner.
But how much do you love me, Grandma?
Oh, as much as all the words and all the books in all the world.
Remember when I was little and you used to say that right before I went to sleep? And it was a rule, nobody could say another single word after you finished. You used to say world, and then I'd have to shut my eyes real tight. I miss you an awful lot, Grandma.
And I miss you, but I'm afraid my Latin is rusty. You'll do better in school.
But couldn't I stay out the rest of the term after the summer? Maybe I won't mind it so much. I'll study hard. I'll
Don't
enjoy
be
myself.
silly, Mary. Back you go tonight, and let's not have any more talk about it. And let's have no more running away from school, ever.
Then I really do have to go back there tonight.
Of course you do.
You don't love me! You don't care whether they kill me or not!
Mary.
You don't care what happens to me!
But I do care that you're talking like this.
Oh, I'm sorry, Grandma. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Forgive me.
What made you talk like that?
I'm scared, Grandma. I'm scared. They'll do dreadful things to me.
Dreadful nonsense. They'll punish you for running away. You deserve to be punished.
It's not that. It's not anything I do. It never is. They punish me anyhow, just like they got something against me. I'm scared of them, Grandma, and that's the truth.
Oh, you're talking nonsense. What have they ever done to you that is so terrible?
A lot of things, all the time. Miss Wright says I can't go to the boat races, and it's after what happened today.
Oh, you mean something else besides your naughtiness and pretending to faint and then running away?
I did faint. I didn't pretend. They just said that to make me feel bad. Anyways, it wasn't anything that I did.
Well, what was it then?
Can't tell you.
Why?
Because you're just going to take their part.
Oh, very well. Now run upstairs and get ready for dinner.
It was all about Miss Dobie and Mrs. Mortar. They were talking awful things. And Peggy and Evelyn heard them. And Miss Wright found out, and she said we'd have to move our rooms.
What has that to do with you? I don't understand what you're talking about.
She said we'd have to move our rooms. She said we couldn't be together anymore. have a good reason. They're afraid to have us near them. That's what it is. And they're taking it out on me. They're scared of you.
Oh, you're talking like a crazy girl. Why should they be scared of me? Am I such an unpleasant old lady?
They're afraid you'll find out.
Oh, find out what?
Things.
You're talking gibberish. Now run upstairs before I get angry.
All right, but there's a lot of things. They have secrets, and they're afraid I'll find out and tell you.
There's nothing wrong with people having secrets.
But they've got funny ones. Peggy and Evelyn heard Mrs. Mortar telling Miss Dobie that she was jealous of Miss Wright marrying Cousin Joe.
You shouldn't repeat things like that. It means nothing.
She said it was unnatural for a girl to feel that way, Grandma. I'm just telling you what she said. She said Miss Dobie has always been like that, even when she was a little girl, and that it was unnatural.
Stop using that silly word, Mary.
But that's the word she kept using, Grandma. Then Miss Dobie got angry and told Mrs. Mortar she'd have to get out of the house.
Well, that probably wasn't the reason at all.
I bet it was. Because honestly, Miss Dobie does get cranky and mean every time Cousin Joe comes. And today I heard her say to him, "Damn you!" And then she said she was just a jealous fool.
You have picked up some very fine words, haven't you, Mary?
I'm just telling you what was said, Grandma. And one time, Miss Dobie was crying in Miss Wright's room. And Miss Wright was trying to stop her, and she said, all right, maybe she wouldn't get married right away.
How do you know all this?
We couldn't help but hearing because Miss Dobie was talking awful loud. And their room is right next to ours.
Whose room?
Miss Wright's room, I mean. And you can just ask Peggy and Evelyn whether we didn't hear. Almost always, Miss Dobie goes in after we goes to bed and stays a long time. I bet that's why they want to get rid of us. Of me. Because we hear things. And they punish us all the time for it.
For eavesdropping, I should think. Well, now, I think we've had enough gossip. Dinner's almost ready.
I've heard other things, too. You always told me I should tell you things that I hear that worry me. Plenty of things I've heard worry me, Grandma.
What things?
Bad things.
Well, what were they?
I can't tell you.
Mary, you're annoying me very much. If you have anything to say, then say it and stop acting silly.
I mean, I can't say it out loud.
Well, there couldn't possibly be anything you couldn't say out loud. Now, either tell me what's worrying you or be still.
Well, a lot of things I don't understand. But it's awful. And sometimes they fight, and then they make up, and Miss Dobie cries, and Miss Wright gets angry. Then they make up again. And there are funny noises, and we get scared.
Noises? I suppose you girls have a happy time imagining a murder.
And we've seen things, too. Funny things. I tell you, but I gotta whisper it.
Why must you whisper?
I don't know. I just got to.
What are you saying? I don't believe you know what you're saying, Mary. Are you telling me the truth?
Honest. You just ask Peggy and Evelyn. You just get them here and ask them. And maybe there's other kids who know too. But we've always been frightened, and so we didn't ask. And one night I was going to go and find out, but we got scared. And we went to bed early so we wouldn't hear. But sometimes we couldn't help but hearing. But we never talked about it much because we thought they'd find out it. It's in a lot of books. I mean, this one girl at camp. Oh, Grandma, don't make me go back to that awful place.
What?
Don't make me go back to that awful place, Grandma. I'm so unhappy there, and if only I can stay out the rest of the term that I don't understand.
Now, be still a minute. Have you told me the truth?
I swear on the grave of my father, please don't send me back.
No. You won't have to go back.
Honest? Oh, you're the nicest, loveliest grandma in all the world. You're not mad at me?
I'm not mad at you. Now, go upstairs. Is Miss Wright in? Oh, never mind. Dr. Carden, please. This is Mrs. Tilford. Joseph, can you come to see me right away? Yes, I'm perfectly well. No, but it's important, Joseph, very important. I must see you right away. I can't tell you over the phone. Well, can't you come sooner? hospital take so long? No, it's not about Mary. I told you, it's not about Mary. Well, in one way, it's about Mary. Very well, come as soon as you can. Mrs. Munn, please. This is Mrs. Tilford. Miriam, this is Amelia Tilford. I need to see you immediately. No, I'm sorry to interrupt, but it must be now. Miriam, it has to do with the school. Something very shocking, I'm afraid. Something that has to do with Evelyn and Mary and... Yes, immediately, please.
Is coming over to spend the night with you.
You mean she's going to sleep here?
You heard me.
What for?
Do I know all the crazy things that are happening around here? Your grandmother called Mrs. Vass all the way to New York. $5.85 thrown out. And Mrs. Vass asked if Rosalie can stay here until tomorrow.
Oh, couldn't Evelyn Munn come instead?
Sure, we can have the whole town over to entertain you.
I won't let Rosalie Wells wear my new pajamas.
Now, you don't tell me what you won't do. You act like a young lady for once in your life. Come on in, Rosalie. Go in there and make yourself at home. Have you had your dinner?
Good evening, yes'm.
Think of your pretty coat. Have you had your bath?
Yes, ma'am, this morning.
You better take another one.
Oh, so it's you. Well, who likes to have funny noises at night? You could have been a werewolf.
What would a werewolf do with you?
Just what are you with anybody else? Isn't it funny about school?
What's funny about it?
Don't act like you can come home every night.
Maybe I can from now on. Maybe I'm never going back.
Am I going back? I don't want to stay home.
What'll you give to know?
Nothing. I'll just ask my mother.
Will you give me a free TL if I tell you?
All right. Lois Fisher told Helen that you were very smart.
That's an old one. I won't take it.
You got to take it.
No!
You don't know anyway.
I know what I heard. My grandmother phoned your mother in New York. $5.85 to come get you right away. You're just going to stay the night here. I wish Evelyn could come instead of you.
But what's happened? Peggy and Helen and Ellen and Lois went home tonight, too. You think somebody's got secret measles or something?
No.
Do you know what it is? How do you find out? You're always pretending you know everything. You're just faking. Never mind. Don't bother telling me. I think curiosity is very unladylike anyhow. I have no concern with your silly secrets. None at all.
Mm-hmm.
What did you say?
I didn't say a thing.
Oh.
But now suppose I told you that I just may have said you were in on it.
In on what?
The secret. Suppose I may have said you were the one who told me about it.
Why, Mary Tilford, you can't do a thing like that. I didn't tell you about anything. Did you tell your grandmother such a thing?
Maybe.
Well, I'm going right up to your grandmother until I didn't tell you anything, whatever it is. You're just trying to get me into trouble like always, and I'm not going to let you.
Wait a minute, I'll come with you.
What for?
I want to tell her about Helen Burton's bracelet.
What about it?
Just that you stole it.
Shut up. I didn't do any such thing.
Yes, you did.
You made it up. You're always making things up.
You can't call me a liar, Rosalie Wells. That's a kind of dare, and I won't take a dare. I guess I'll just go tell Grandma anyways, and she'll call the police, and they'll come for you right away. And you'll get tried in court. And you'll go to one of those prisons, and you'll get older and older. And when you're good and old, they'll let you out. But your mother and father will be dead by then, and you won't have any place to go, and you'll beg on the street.
I didn't steal anything. I borrowed the bracelet, and I was going to put it back as soon as I went to the movies. I never meant to keep it.
Nobody will believe that, least of all my knees.
I apologize on my hands and knees. Let's play with the puzzle.
Wait a minute. Say from now on, I, Rosalie Wells, am the vassal of Mary Tilford, and will do and say whatever she tells me, under the solemn oath of a knight.
I won't say that. That's the worst oath there is. Mary, please
Will you
don't.
swear it?
But then you could tell me to do anything.
Say it quick, girl.
From now on, I, Rosalie Wells, am the vassal of Mary Tilford, and will do and say whatever she tells me under the solemn oath of a knight.
Don't forget that.
Good evening, Rosalie. You're looking well.
Good evening, Mrs. Tilford.
She's getting fatter every day.
Then it's very becoming. Oh, here's Joseph. Mary, take Rosalie in the library. There's some fruit and milk on the table. And be sure you're both fast asleep by 10:30.
Go on, Rosalie. Grandma?
Yes.
Grandma, doesn't Joe say I've got to go back? He'll say that I really wasn't sick and that I was faking the whole...
Hello, Amelia.
Hello, Joseph. How are you?
Mary home?
Whiskey.
Please. Headaches again?
No.
What's the matter with your hands?
Nothing. How have you been, Joseph?
Fine.
Haven't seen you in the last few weeks. Agatha misses you for Sunday dinners.
I've been busy getting the results from the mating season right about now.
Did I take you away from a patient?
No, I was at the hospital. I told you that.
How is the hospital? How's it getting on?
Oh, just the same. Not enough money, badly equipped, everybody growling at everybody else. Amelia, you didn't bring me here to talk about the hospital. What's the matter with you?
I have something to tell you.
Well, out with it. Yes.
It's a very hard thing for me to say, Joseph.
Hard for you to say to me. Don't worry about Mary. I guess that she ran home to tell you about her faint. It was caused by nothing but bad temper and was clumsily managed. Amelia, she's a terribly
It's
spoiled.
not about the faint, Joseph. That's not what's worrying me.
You're in trouble, Amelia.
Yes, we are all in trouble. Bad trouble.
We? Me, you mean? There's nothing the matter with me.
When did you last see Karen?
Today, this afternoon.
Not since 7 o'clock.
What's happened since 7 o'clock?
Joseph, you've been engaged to Karen for a long time. Are your plans any more definite than they were a year ago?
You can buy the wedding present, and we'll be married in this room, the way you and I planned it, long before we knew the girl.
Why has Karen suddenly decided to make it definite?
It's always been definite. You know very well that up to the last year I've been paying back the money I borrowed from medical school, and you know all that. Now I'm all right, and the school is pretty well on its feet. There's even enough money to support Mrs. Mortar some other place, and so Martha will be better off.
I've already heard they're putting Mrs. Mortar out.
Putting her out? It's about time. But the promise that a good niece will support you for the rest of your life is a mighty nice way of being put out.
Well, you don't. Don't you find it odd that they want so much to get rid of that silly woman? She's harmless enough.
You don't know what you're talking about, Amelia. You've never been around her. Lily Mortar is not a harmless woman, although God knows she is silly enough. She's a nasty, tiresome, spoiled old bitch. And if you're feeling sorry for her, you're wasting your time. Now, it's not like you to waste your time or to waste mine. What did you call me here for?
You must not marry Karen.
Why must I not marry Karen? What are you talking about? Why must I not marry Karen?
Because there's something wrong with Karen. Something horrible.
And there's something very wrong with you for thinking you can talk this way to me.
I know what I'm talking about.
Mrs. Tilford, Agatha, is she in?
Who is that?
Yes, ma'am. Come on in.
I won't have her here.
What are you talking about?
I won't have her here.
Then you don't want me here either. Darling, what is all this? What?
What happened, Joe? Is this
Come
a
to
show?
find out what you were doing.
What is
I
it?
don't know. What did she do it for?
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
You shouldn't have come here.
What is all this? What's
I
happening?
tried to reach you. I tried and tried. Hasn't she told you?
Nobody's told me anything. I haven't heard anything but wild talk. What is it, Karen? What's happened,
An
Martha?
insane asylum has been let loose. How do we know what's happened?
What was it?
We didn't know what it was. Nobody would talk to us. Nobody would tell us
Stop
anything.
it. Tell me what's happened.
See if you can make any sense out of it. At dinner time, Mrs. Munn's chauffeur arrived and said that Evelyn must be sent home right away. At 7:30, Mrs. Burton came to tell us that she wanted Helen's things packed immediately and that she'd wait outside because she didn't want to enter a place like ours. 5 minutes later, the Wells butler came for Rosalie.
Why?
It was a madhouse. People rushing in and out, the children being pushed into cars. Karen and I begging people to tell us. Nobody answered.
Mrs. Rogers finally told us
What?
that Martha and I have been lovers. Mrs. Tilford told them.
Did you tell them that?
Yes.
Are you sick? Are you a sick woman?
You know I'm not sick.
Then what did you do it for?
Because it's true.
You think it's true then? You mean you did say it? You knew what you were saying?
Yes, I knew what I was saying. I don't think you should have come here.
You damned vicious.
I shall not call you names, and I will not allow you to call me names. You shouldn't have come here. I don't trust myself to talk about it with you, now or ever.
What's she talking about, Joe? What's she mean? What's she trying to do to us? What'd she do it for?
Being pushed around by a crazy woman. That's an awful thing. And we're standing here. We're standing here taking it. Didn't you know we come here? Were we supposed to lie down and smile while you took up a gun and looked around for people to kill?
This can't do any of us any
This
good, Miss
can't
Dobie.
do any of us any good. Listen, listen, you're not playing with paper dolls. We're human beings. See, we're people. It's our lives you're playing with. Our lives, that serious business for us. Can you understand that?
I can understand that, and I understand a great deal more than that. You have been playing with a lot of children's lives, and that's why I stopped you. I know how serious this is for you, how serious it is for all of us.
I don't think you do know. I don't think so.
I wanted to avoid this meeting because it can't do any good. You came here to find out if I'd made the charge. You found out. Let's leave it there. I don't want you in this house. I'm sorry this had to be done to you, Joseph.
Don't talk to me like that, Amelia, please.
Very well, there's nothing I need to do. Nothing I want to do. Nothing anybody can do.
You have done a terrible thing.
I have done what I had to do. What they are may possibly be their own business. It becomes a great deal more than that when children are concerned in it. Children...
But it's not true. Not a word of it's true. Can't you understand that?
There won't be any punishment for either one of you, and there mustn't be any punishment for me either. And that's what this meeting is. This thing is your own. Go away with it. I don't understand it, and I don't want any part of it. Take it out of here.
So you think we should go away?
I think that's best for you.
There must be something we can do to you, and whatever it is, we must find
That
it.
would be very unwise.
Do you know what's wise? You are an irresponsible old woman, that's all.
It makes me dirty and sick to stand here and defend myself. And against what? Against a lie, a great, awful lie.
I'm sorry, I can't believe that.
But there's not a single word of truth in anything you said. Damn you.
They've worked 8 long years to save enough money to buy that farm, to start that school. They did without everything that young people ought to have. You wouldn't know about that. That school meant things to them. Self-respect and bread and butter and honest work. Do you know what it is to try so hard for anything? Well, now it's gone. What the hell did you do it for?
It had to be done.
Oh, righteousness is a great thing.
I know how you must feel about me.
You don't know anything about how I feel.
I have loved you as much as I love my own boys. I wouldn't have spared them. I couldn't spare you.
I believe you.
What is there to do to you? What can we do to you? There must be something that makes you feel the way we do tonight. You don't want any part of this, you said, but you will get a part, more than you bargained for. Are you willing to stand by everything you said tonight?
Yes.
All right, that's fine. But don't get the idea we'll let you whisper this lie. You made it, and you'll come out with it. Shriek it to your town of Lancet. We'll make you shriek it, and we'll make you do it in a courtroom. Tomorrow, Mrs. Tilford, you will have a libel suit on
Miss
your
Dobie,
hands.
don't do this.
It's your turn to be frightened.
It's you I'm thinking of. I'm frightened for you. It was wrong of you to brazen it out here tonight. It would be criminally foolish of you to brazen it out in public. That can bring you nothing but pain. I'm an old woman, Miss Dobie, and I've seen too many people act in pride and anger. In the end, they punish themselves.
We'll take our own way.
So you took a child's word for it?
Yes, that's
Oh my
what
God,
you
that
did.
is really where you got it. I can't believe it. It couldn't be why she's a child.
She's not a child.
Oh my God, it fits so well now. That girl has hated us for the longest time. We never knew why. We never could figure it out. There didn't seem to be any reason.
There wasn't any reason. She hates everybody and everything.
Your Mary is a dark girl, a strange girl. There's something very awful the matter with her.
I was waiting for you to say that, Miss Ross.
Oh, we're telling you the truth. We should have told you a long time ago. It's no use.
Where is she?
You cannot.
Where is she?
I won't have
I'm going to talk to her.
I won't have her go through with that again. You came here demanding explanations. It's I who should have asked them of you. You attacked me. You attacked Mary. I've told you I didn't mean you any harm. I still don't. You claim that it isn't true. It may be natural for you to say that, but I know that it is true. No matter what you say, you know very well I wouldn't have acted until I was sure. All I wanted was to get those children away. That has been done. There will be nothing else, and there won't be any talk about it or about you. I'll see to that. You have been in my house long enough. Get out.
Let's go home.
I want to see Mary. I'm going to see her, and you know I am not going to leave this house until I do. I've been your friend. You owe me something. Where is she? Mary, come here.
Sit down, dear, and don't be frightened.
Everybody lies all the time. Sometimes they have to, sometimes they don't. I've lied myself for a lot of different reasons, but there was never a time when, if I'd been given a second chance, I wouldn't have taken back the lie and told the truth. You're lucky if you ever get that chance. I'm telling you this because I'm about to ask you a question. Before you answer the question, I want to tell you that if you've made a mistake, you must take this chance and say so. You won't be punished for it. Do you get all that?
Yes, Cousin Joe.
All right. Were you telling your grandmother the truth this afternoon? The exact truth about Miss Dobie and Miss Wright?
Oh, yes.
All right, Mary. That was your chance. You passed it up. Now, let's find out things.
She's told you that will be
No,
all.
no. Will you answer some more questions, Mary?
Yes, Cousin
Stop
Joe.
that sick, sweet tone of
Why
voice.
don't you like Miss Dobie and Miss Wright?
Oh, I do like them. They just don't like me. They never have liked me.
How do you know?
They're always picking on me. They're always punishing me. No matter what happens, it's always me.
Why do you think they do that?
Because they're grandma
All right, all right. Did you get punished today?
Yes, it was all because Peggy and Evelyn heard them, and so they took it out on me.
That's a lie.
Heard what, Mary?
Miss Mortar told Miss Dobie there was something funny about her. She said she had a funny feeling about Miss Wright, and Miss Mortar said that was unnatural. That's why we got punished just because
That is not the reason
My
they got
aunt
punished.
is a stupid woman. What she said was unpleasant. It was said to annoy me. It meant nothing.
And Cousin Joe, she said that whenever you came to school, Miss Dobie got jealous, and that she didn't want you to get married.
She said that too, that this child is taking little things, little family things, and making them have meanings that, where did you learn so much in so little
What
time?
do you think Mrs. Mortar meant by all that
I don't know,
Mary?
but it was always kind of funny, and she always said things like that, and all the girls would talk about it when Miss Dobie visited Miss Wright late at night.
And we work at night, and sometimes we go to the movies at night, and sometimes we read at night, and sometimes we drink tea at
And
night.
there
We
are
are
funny
guilty of
noises,
those
and we'd
things.
stay awake because we couldn't help but hearing, and I'd get frightened because the
Still.
noises.
No, you
were
don't
like,
want her still now. The noises were like what?
Grandma,
Leave the child alone. It doesn't need a name.
Go on.
I don't know.
But what did you think they were? Why did they frighten you?
I don't know. They were just.
She doesn't know.
But we saw things too. One night there was so much noise, I thought someone was sick or something. And I was leaning down by the keyhole, and they were kissing and saying things, and it scared me because it was different, sort of. And
Ask her again how she could see us.
How could you see Miss Dobie and Miss Wright?
Tell him what
I-
you whispered to me.
it was late at night. I was leaning down by the keyhole, and they were.
There's no keyhole on my door. There is no keyhole on my
It wasn't
door.
her room, Grandma. It was the other room, I guess. I saw them through the keyhole in Miss Dobie's room.
But how did you know anybody was in Miss Dobie's room?
I told you, because we heard them. Everybody
I
heard
share a
them.
room with my aunt. It is on the first floor at the back of the house. Mary's room is at the front of the house at the other end. It is impossible for her to hear anything from there. Tell her to come and see for herself.
What is this, Mary? Why did you say you could see through the keyhole? Can you hear from your room?
I don't know what I'm saying with everybody mixing me all up. I did see it. I did
What
see
did
it.
you see? Where did you see it? I want the truth now. The truth, whatever it is.
We can go home. We are finished here. It's an ugly house.
Stand up, Mary. I want the truth.
All right.
What is the truth?
It was Rosalie who saw them. I always said it was me, so I wouldn't have to tell. It was Rosalie.
Oh my God.
It was Rosalie, Grandma. She said she read about it in a book and she knew everything. You ask Rosalie. You just ask Rosalie. She'll tell you. We used to talk about it all the time. That's the truth. That's the honest truth. She said it was one night when the door was open and she knew everything. I was just trying to save Rosalie. Everyone jumps
Please,
on
wait a
me.
minute. Rosalie.
Amelia, you deserve whatever you get.
No, I don't know anymore. Maybe it's what I don't deserve. I'm sorry to keep you up so late, Rosalie. You must be tired. Mary says that there's been a a lot of talk around school lately about Miss Wright and Miss Dobie. Is that true, my dear?
I don't know what you mean.
That things were said among the girls?
What things? I never...
What was the talk about, Rosalie?
Don't be frightened.
I don't know what she means, Miss Wright.
Rosalie, Mary has told her grandmother that certain things at school have been puzzling you girls, you particularly.
A lot of things puzzle me. I guess I'm not very good at algebra, and Helen helps me sometimes.
No, that's not what she meant. She says that you told her you saw certain acts between Miss Dobie and myself. She says that once, when the door was open, you saw us kissing each other in a way that women don't kiss
Miss
one
Wright,
another.
I never said such a thing.
That's true, my
I
dear.
never saw any such thing. Mary always makes things up about me and everybody else. Everybody in school knows that. I never said any such thing ever. I never even...
Yes, you did, Rosalie. You're just trying to get out of it. I remember just the day you said it. I remember it because it was the day Helen Burton's bracelet was stolen.
I never did. You're just...
It was the day Helen Burton's bracelet was stolen, and nobody knew who did it. And Helen said that if her mother found out, she'd have the thief thrown in jail right away.
There is no need to cry. You must help us by telling the truth. Why, what's the matter, Rosalie?
Grandma, there's something I...
Yes, I did see it. I told Mary. What Mary said was right. I said it.
It's cold in here.
Yes.
What time is it?
I don't know. What's the difference?
None. I was hoping it was time for my bath.
Take it early today.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I look forward all day to that bath. Makes me feel important to know there's one thing I've got to do. 6 o'clock, take a bath, like you've always done. You know, yesterday I took a 6 o'clock bath, and I took another at 4 this morning. Your light was on. I was going to bring you some milk, but I just went back to bed. I'm going to do it again tonight. I'm going to have a 4 o'clock bath and watch the sun come up. And I'm going to wash my hair tonight. Or maybe tomorrow night. Why don't you do that? Gives you something to do, a kind of date with something.
It's raining. Hungry?
No.
You must eat something tonight.
I'd like to be hungry again. Remember how much we used to eat at college? All that wonderful mess every evening?
That was 10 years ago. We've gotten older. You must try to eat dinner tonight.
Maybe I'll be hungry in another 10 years. It's cheaper this way.
Joe is late today. What time is it?
We've been sitting here for 8 days asking each other the time.
It's been 8 days since we've been out of this house.
Well, we'll have to get off these chairs sooner or later. In a couple of months, they'll need dusting.
What do we do when we get off?
Dust the chairs.
Awful.
Let's not talk about it. Let's eat a good dinner tonight. What about eggs for dinner?
All right.
I'll make some potatoes with onions the way you used to like them.
So a week ago Thursday, it never seemed real until the last day. Although I guessed it before then, didn't you?
It seems real enough now, all right.
Let's go out.
Where to?
We'll take a walk.
Where'll we walk?
Why shouldn't we take a walk? We won't see anybody. And suppose
Come
maybe
on.
we just...
We'll go through the park.
We'll go tomorrow.
No, we won't.
But Joe says we gotta go out. He says that all the people in town who don't think it's true will begin to wonder if we keep hiding this way.
If it makes you feel better to think there are such people, go ahead.
They says we must go into town and go shopping and ask for stuff.
Shopping! That's a sound idea. There aren't 3 stores in Lancet that would sell us anything. Hasn't he heard about the ladies' clubs and their meetings and their circulars? And
Don't tell him.
I won't. Ooh, there's our friend.
I knocked on the kitchen door, but nobody answered.
I said that yesterday. All right. Thanks. Goodbye.
Stop it.
Here are the things.
I've got 8 fingers, see? I'm a freak.
There's a car outside. It's been there every time I come down the road. Goodbye, girls.
Still think we should go into town?
I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. Martha, Martha.
What is it, Karen?
Why did it happen and what happened? What are we doing here like this?
I don't know. It's as if we're in a nightmare. The kind you get when you feel as if you're way below the world and are struggling up and up, sweating to come out in your own bed, in your own room, coming up and out. Only now, I don't come out.
We've got to get out of here, and we've got to get out quick.
You'll be getting married soon. Everything will be all right then.
Yes.
What is it?
Nothing more.
Oh, it'll be a good day and a happy one for me, maybe the happiest one of my life. What's the matter?
Nothing, Martha.
There mustn't be anything wrong between you and Joe. Never, never.
Nothing's wrong. Oh, there's Joe now.
Tell me who is standing in the doorway.
Well, it looks like your aunt, but that's not possible, is it?
Hello, here I am. Can I come in? I'm very glad to see you both. How is everything?
Everything's fine. How are you?
Oh, a little tired. Long train trip.
Of course. Is there something I can get you?
I would like a cup of tea, but don't you bother.
Oh, no bother at all. China tea, English tea, a few little sandwiches. It's a cold day. Perhaps a whiskey and soda.
Oh, why, Martha, I think
Where the hell have you been?
I've been on tour, you know that. Mostly one-night stands, although we played a ghastly week in Detroit, as ugly a city. Oh, but the whole theater has changed. They will not accept a serious play on the road. No question of it. Musicals, musicals, musicals.
Isn't that interesting? Is it a trend? Will it pass?
I don't know. I really just don't know. I was interviewed in San Francisco, and I said, quite frankly, that perhaps a whole culture is changing. It's possible.
You think so? A whole culture? My, that would be too bad. I'd be so interested in your telling me about it.
Don't.
You see, it's this way. I'm trying to keep from killing her. Why didn't you answer our telegram?
I told you I was moving around a great deal.
Don't tell me you didn't get them. You did.
What difference does it make now?
Karen is quite right. Let bygones be bygones. Martha, remember when you were a little girl and I used to complain there were never any nice toilets backstage? Well, you should just
Why
see
did
now.
you refuse to come back here and testify for
I
us?
didn't refuse. I was on tour. That's a moral obligation. I couldn't just leave.
How did you get out of the summons? Did you live in the toilets?
I don't think it was nice to try to bring me back that way. I just don't think it was. But we'll talk about that another day. For goodness sakes, let's not go on this way. Words, words, words. My trunk is at the station.
Mrs. Mortar, things have changed here.
Yes, they have changed. Listen to me tell you what you are pretending not to know. Karen Wright and Martha Doby brought a suit for slander against a woman called Tilford.
Oh, I meant to tell you, she's outside in a car. I saw her as I got out of my taxi. She called to me. Imagine that. She's right up the road. Imagine that, calling
Be still
to
and
me.
listen to me. We brought a suit for slander against a woman called Tilford because her grandchild accused us of having what the judge called sinful sexual knowledge of one another. A large part of Mrs. Tilford's defense was based on remarks made by Lily Mortar against her niece Martha. And a greater part of the defense's case rested on the fact that Mrs. Mortar would not appear in court to explain or deny those remarks. Mrs. Mortar had a moral obligation to the theater. As you probably read in the newspaper, we lost the case.
I didn't think of it that way, Martha. It couldn't have done any good for us all to get mixed up in that unpleasant notoriety. But now that you've explained it, I do see it your way, and I'm sorry I didn't come back. But now that I am here, I'm going to stand shoulder to shoulder with you. I know what you've gone through, but the body and heart do recover, you know, and I'll be right here
There's
with
an
you.
8 o'clock train. Get on.
Martha!
You've come back because you had no place else to go. There is nothing here for you. All my grown life I've been something for you to pick dry. Get out and don't come back.
How can you talk to me like that?
Because I hate you. I've always hated you.
God will punish you for that.
He's been doing all right.
I'll wait upstairs until train time. You'll be sorry, Martha, for what you said to me, because I know you love me and are grateful to me.
Every fool in the world thinks that about everybody else.
Oh, how do you do?
Oh, look who's here. A couple of weeks late, aren't you?
So it's you. Now, I call that loyal. A lot of men wouldn't still be here. You're a very lucky girl.
Get out of here!
Watch the time, Mrs. Mortar. Be sure you're on that train.
Why did she come back?
She's broke.
We'll give her some money and get rid of her. Stop it now. She isn't worth all that. Get finished with her for good. And what did you do today?
We stayed in. We started to get out,
Now,
but...
you promised me yesterday, both of you. Do you feel all right?
Why did you do that?
Do what?
Draw away from me.
I didn't draw away from you. What kind of talk is that? I was putting my hat down. We sit around here much longer. We'll all be bats. And so we're not going to sit around here. I sold my place this morning to Foster.
You can't do that. You can't just...
We're getting married this week. I'll give both of you 2 days to pack and close the place. On Thursday, we'll be on a train.
You can't leave here. I won't have you do this. You must go to Foster right away. You can't leave here.
Now, don't let's have any of that talk, because it's all done and over. Last week, I wrote to Jake Sundstrom. You remember my old and good friend? I told you about him so often. We roomed together at school and at college. Then he changed his mind about medicine and went home. His family is very rich. They own half the state, I think.
I am not going to let you leave here. I am not going
Well,
to let
Jake's
you.
fixed it for me. He's found the right place. You know, it's farm country, mostly Swedes. And he says they need a doctor bad. It's going to be tough going at first. We'll be out in the middle of nowhere, but we'll live cheap and there'll be plenty for all of us.
Joe, I'm not going with you. I couldn't go with you, but I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You're coming with us. Do you think we'd leave you? We want you to come. It's going to be good. Kind of fun to start all over again. I'm looking forward to what I can do in country like that. Good for doctors to get out where it's hard and learn something.
You don't want to go.
No, I don't want to go. This was my place, where I was born, where I wanted to be. You wanted to stay here too. Well, to hell with all that. We can't stay. And so we're going to a place where we can live, and where I've got a good friend who understands and will help us. Most of the world doesn't live where it wants to live or do what it wants to do. I'm not going to cry about us. Now, don't talk about it anymore, please, darling.
Yes. Joe is right, but I can't go. It's better for all of you if I don't
You're
go.
coming with us. It wouldn't be happy for us if you didn't. Later on, you'll leave if you want to, and then I won't say no, all right?
All right. And I thank you.
You'll both need warm coats and boots. We'll stop in Boston for a day and buy things for you.
I'm going to make a good omelet now. A very good one.
Oh, you'll like Jake, and he'll like you. I've never seen his wife. God, the time we spent as kids talking about the women we were going to have or marry or something, and the places we were going to go together. Then I came back here and never saw him again.
Yes, it was right for you to come back here. You're a part of this place and a good part. You'll be coming back someday.
No, it isn't what I thought it was. My people, My people aren't what I thought they were. I want no more of it.
I've done this to you. I've taken away everything you wanted.
And when we get there and find ourselves a place to live, we'll take a fishing trip for a honeymoon. It's beautiful country.
Everything we wanted, everything we were going to be, all gone. And we have to sneak off to some place that hasn't anything to do with us.
Please, stop talking that way. We've got a chance, but I think it's only one chance. And if we miss it, we're done for. And that means we're going to start putting the whole business behind us now. There's going to be no more talk about what could have been or should have been, or who should have said what or why or when. What you've done, and that's that.
What I've done?
What's been done to you?
You said it yesterday, too. What do you mean when you say what you've done, darling? Tell me what you mean.
Nothing, nothing. I don't mean anything. Why do you think I do? Karen, there are a lot of people in this world who have bad trouble. We happen to be free of those people. We could sit around the rest of our lives and live on that trouble, and we'd get to the place where we'd have nothing else because we wanted nothing else. That's fun for some people, but not for me. I wanted to be a doctor because I don't like sick people. I'm not going to be a sick man, and I'm not going to let you grow sick either.
I'm sorry. I guess I'll be all right when we get out of here. Oh, I want a baby. I want to have a baby.
We'll wait a year. We won't have enough money now.
No, I don't want to wait a year. You always said you wanted children right away. Why have you changed?
We can't go on like this. Everything I say is made to mean something else. What are you doing to me? What's the matter with you?
Yes, every word has a new meaning. Love, child, lawyer, judge, friend, room, woman. There are not many safe words anymore. That we can't move away from. A new place, a new room won't fix that for us. Sick, high, tragic people. That's what we'll be.
No, we won't, darling. We must learn how to live and love again. We knew how to do it. It's only this bad time that has to be got over. We must go slow and take care, and it will pass quick.
People don't set a date for things to go right or wrong. It won't work.
What won't work?
The two of us together.
Stop talking like that. You'll believe it soon.
Tell me, Joe. Tell me what you want to know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. We've both known for a long time now. Ask it now, Joe. Say it now.
I have nothing to ask.
After a while in court, I stopped listening. After a while, it didn't seem to matter what anybody else said. And I began to watch your face. It was the only nice thing I could think about doing. You were ashamed. So was I. But you had troubles worse than that. You were sad at being ashamed. Ask it now, Joe.
I have nothing to ask. Nothing. All right. It is. Was it ever?
Martha and I have never touched each other. It's all right, darling. I'm not mad. I'm glad you asked.
Oh, my God, what's happened to me? I'm sorry, darling. I'm sorry. I didn't want to hurt you. I didn't ever believe.
Of course you didn't, really, but you weren't sure. Maybe there was just a little truth. That's the way these things go. That's the way they're meant to go. You've been a good, loyal friend. Don't be ashamed of how you felt. You are such a fine man.
I've asked, you've answered. That's all. Let's go ahead now.
You believe me.
You know I believe you.
Maybe you do. But I'd never know whether you did. If you're saying it again, won't do it. And it doesn't much matter whether you do believe me. All I know is that I'd be frightened you didn't, but that's the way it would be. We'd be hounded by it. You don't get over things by just saying you do. I don't believe that you could touch my arm without my wondering why you didn't kiss me. And I don't think that you can kiss me without my wondering if you wanted to. And I'd hate myself for all that, and then I would hate you too. I don't want ruin. I don't like it. Ah, Joe, you know all that.
I don't.
What happens between people happens, and it doesn't much matter how it started, but there it is. I'm here, you're there. We're in a room we've seen so many times before. Nothing seems changed. My hands look just the same. My face is just the same. Even my dress is old. I'm nothing too much. Really, I'm like everybody else. The way I always was. I can have the things that other people have. I can have you, and I can have children, and I can take care of them, and I can go to the market, and I can read a book, and people will talk to me, and only I can't. I can't, and I don't know why. Go home, darling.
We can't leave each other. We're not going to leave each other. You're tired. I'm tired. I didn't know what I was asking.
Don't be sorry. You are such a fine man.
You say I helped you. Help me now. Help me, Karen.
All right. Go away for a while. Away from me and love and pity and all the things that mess people up. Go away by yourself, and so will I. Please do it that way, and after a while I'll know and you'll know, and then we'll see. Please, Joe.
There's nothing for me to know. A few weeks won't make any difference.
Please.
I don't want to go.
Go now, darling.
What will you do?
I'll wait. I'll be all right.
I'll be coming back soon.
I don't think so.
It gets dark so early now. Cooking always makes me feel better. Oh, I found some purple psyllid for the table. Remember, they were the first things we planted here? And I made a small cake. Know what? I found a bottle of wine. We'll have a good dinner. Where's Joe?
Gone.
Oh, patient. Will he be back in time for dinner?
No.
We'll wait dinner for him then. What's the matter?
He won't be back.
You mean he won't be coming back anymore tonight?
He won't be back at all.
What happened? What happened, Karen?
He thought we had been lovers.
I don't believe you. I don't believe it. What kind of awful talk is that? I don't believe you. I don't believe
All
it.
right, all right.
Didn't you tell him? For God's sake, didn't you tell him it wasn't true?
Yes.
He didn't believe
I
you?
guess he believed me.
Then what have you done? It's all wrong. It's crazy. I don't understand what you've done. You guessed that he believed you? There's no guessing about it. Why didn't you?
I don't want ever to talk about it, Martha.
Oh, God, I wanted that for you so much.
Don't carry on. I don't feel well.
What's happened to us? What's really happened to us?
I don't know. I think I'll make a cup of tea and go to bed now.
Whatever happened, go back to Joe. It's too much for you this
Stop
way.
talking about it. Oh, let's pack up and let's get out of here. Let's take the first train in the morning.
The train to where?
I don't know, someplace, any place.
Job, money.
Oh, in a big place we could get something to do.
They'd know about us. We've been in the headlines. We're very famous.
A small town, then.
They'd know more about us, I guess.
We'll find a place to go.
I don't think we will. Not really. I feel as if I couldn't move, and what would be the use? It seems to me I'll be sitting the rest of my life wondering what happened. Oh, it's a bad night tonight, but we might as well get used to it. They'll all be like this.
But it's not a new sin that they tell us that we've done. Other people aren't destroyed by it.
They're the people who believe in it, who want it, who've chosen it for themselves. That must be very different. We're not like that. We don't love each other. We don't love each other. We've been very close to each other, of course. I've loved you like a friend, the way thousands of women feel about other women.
I'm cold.
You were a dear friend who was loved, that's all. Certainly there's nothing wrong with that. It's perfectly natural that I should be fond of you. Why, we've known each other since we were 17, and I always
Why are
thought...
you saying all this?
Because I love you.
Yes, of course, and I love you too.
But maybe I love you that way. The way they said I loved you. I don't know. Listen to me.
What?
I have loved
loved you the way they said.
Martha, please don't. We are both so
There's
tired.
always been something wrong, always, as long as I can remember, but I never knew about it until all this happened.
Stop that crazy
You're
talk.
afraid of hearing it. I'm more afraid that
I won't listen to you.
You've got to know it. I can't keep it to myself any longer. I've got to tell you that I'm guilty.
You are guilty of
I've
nothing.
been telling myself that since the night we heard the child say it. I lie in bed night after night praying that it isn't true, but it's there. I know about it now. I don't know how. I don't know why, but I did love you. I do love you. I resented your marriage, maybe because I wanted you. Maybe I wanted you all these years. I couldn't call it by a name before, but maybe it's been there ever since I first knew you.
It's not the truth. Not a word of it is. We never thought of each other that way.
No, of course you didn't. But who says I didn't? I never felt that way about anybody but you. I never loved a man. I never knew why before. Maybe it's that.
You are tired and sick.
You know, it's funny. It's all mixed up. There's something in you, and you don't do anything about it because you don't know it's there, and suddenly a little girl gets bored and tells a lie, and there that night you see it for the first time, and you say it yourself. Did she see it? Did she sense it?
What are you saying? You know it could have been any lie. She was just looking for anything.
Yes, but why this one? She chose the lie with the ounce of truth. I guess they always do. I've ruined your life, and I've ruined my own. I swear I didn't know it. I swear I didn't mean it. Oh, God. I'm so damn sick and dirty. I can't stand it anymore.
It's not the truth. We don't have to remember it was ever said. Tomorrow we'll pick ourselves up.
I don't want tomorrow. It's a bad word.
Martha, go in and lie down. In a few minutes, I'll make some tea and bring it to you. You'll feel better.
Don't bring me any tea, thank you. Good night, darling.
What's that? Where is it? Karen? Martha? Where are you? I heard a shot. What is it? What shall we do? What shall we do?
Nothing.
Oh, we've got to get a doctor right away.
There isn't any use.
We've got to do something. Karen, do something.
There is nothing to do.
Oh, it's awful. Oh, poor Martha. I don't know what we can do. Do you think she's dead? Oh, poor Martha. I can't realize it's true. Oh, how could she? She was so, I don't know what. I'm frightened.
Don't be frightened.
Oh, I can't help it. How can I help it? I'll never forgive myself for the last words I said to her. But I was good to her, Karen, and you know God will excuse me for that once. I always tried to do everything I could. Suicide's a sin, Karen. We can't sit here. Shouldn't we call somebody
In a little while.
Oh, she shouldn't have done it. She shouldn't have done it. It was all this awful business. She was just worried and sick. She could have got a job.
That isn't the reason she did it.
What? Why?
What difference does it make now?
You're not crying.
No.
Oh, I wish I could have done something. I haven't anything, you know.
I'll help you.
Oh, I don't know. We must do something. I haven't any place to go. Oh. It seems so strange in the next room. I'm afraid.
Don't be afraid.
It's different for you. You're young. It's that woman. Is that Mrs. Tilford? We've had trouble here.
Let me come in, please.
No, I say you can't come in.
Move away, please. Karen, I've something to say to you. You must hear me.
Why have you come here?
I had to come. I've been outside all day. I've been at the door. I've been phoning you. I tried to speak to Joe, but he won't talk to me. I've been waiting for you to come out, and then I thought I heard a shot or something.
Get out of here.
You bad, bad woman. You have no right in this house. You don't know what you've done.
Please, be still. Karen, you must let me speak. I know it wasn't true. I found out it wasn't true. Mrs. Wells came to me
You know
today.
it wasn't true, do you? I don't care what you know. If that's what you had to say, you said it. Go away.
I've got to tell you.
I won't listen to you.
Mrs. Wells found a bracelet in Rosalie's room. The bracelet had been hidden for several months. She found out that Rosalie had taken the bracelet from another girl and that Mary knew that and used it to force Rosalie into saying that she saw you and Miss Dobie together. I talked to Mary. I found out.
Go away, Mrs. Tilford. Get out of here.
I've only a little more to say. I've talked to Judge Potter. He has made all the arrangements. There will be a public apology and an explanation. The damage suit will be paid to you in full, and any more you'll be kind enough to take from me. He's waiting to talk to you. We will do whatever you say.
Martha is dead. So today you had found out you had done wrong to us, and now you have to right that wrong, or you can't rest your head again? Well, don't rest it. I won't be your confessor. Take your conscience someplace else. Find someone else to help you be a good woman again. That night you told us you had to do what you did, and now you have to do this. A public apology and money paid, and you can eat and sleep again. You and all those who always know how right they are. What's someone else's life to you? A way to show your own righteousness, and if you happen to be wrong, you can just put it right some other day. I have a dead friend. Get out of here and be noble on the street.
There is no relief for me, and there never will be again. I didn't come here for that, I swear to God I did not. What I am and why I came doesn't make any difference. Doesn't matter. All that matters is you and you now. Help me, Karen.
Help you?
Let me do whatever I can do. Take whatever I can give. It won't bring me peace, and don't you think it will. I'm too old to recover, and too narrow to forgive myself.
Yes, I do believe you. You will have a hard time ahead.
I will.
Mary?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to do. People say I've read, but I can't believe or understand any of it. I'll just, I don't know.
She's yours. Blood of your blood, the result of you. Yes, it will be hard for a woman like you. She's harmed us both, but I do believe she did you the most harm. I guess I'm even sorry.
You will try for yourself.
Yes, I will.
Come away now. You can't stay
No,
here.
I don't want to go.
You'll be all right.
Yes. Goodbye now. I don't want to see you again.
But you will let me help you. You'll let me try.
If it will make you feel better.
Will you write to me sometime?
If I ever have anything to say.
You will have something to say. Goodbye, my dear